Welcome, my friends. This is Joshua Larson, and today we get to delve into a discussion that deals with the heart of perspective. What's your view on life? Do you see the glass as half empty or half full? It's a question that often comes to mind as we reflect on our recent workday at the Airsoft field. To some, it might seem perplexing as to why anyone would be willing to dedicate their precious day off to manual labor on someone else's property. But that's the half-empty perspective, focusing on the toil. But from the half-full glass perspective, we find a very different story. In this vibrant community, we come together united by a shared purpose and a passion to enhance the very framework that nurtures our bonds and celebrations. Today, we explore the beauty of this perspective, where camaraderie and dedication are the true treasures we uncover while improving our beloved Airsoft field. Now guys, in this tapestry of life, the value of community and the innate human need to belong are threads that are weaved as a brilliant and a vibrant fabric. Just as iron sharpens iron, our connections to one another refine us. They push us to better versions of ourselves for the grand dance of existence. If we do not actively engage, life will indeed live us, a passive spectator in our own journey. It is within this embrace of those that we not only call friends, but brothers and sisters, that we find the richest hues of experience. Together, we write the chapters of our story, forging bonds that withstand the test of time and adversity, illuminating the profound truth that life is better lived in the company of those who share our hearts. Guys, with that being said, today we are thrilled to share the exciting development happening on our Airsoft field. We got multiple projects in the works that are going to take your Airsoft experience to the next level. Our first project involves refining our retractable shade cloth staging area. But that's not all. We're taking it up a notch by adding a spectacular 14-foot pergola-like structure right in the center. Today, we are laying the groundwork for this amazing addition to our framework. Moving on to the next project, we're completing the corner roof structure that connects the mess hall and the east wing. It's all about making our field more versatile and comfortable for you. Adjacent to that, the mess hall is getting some upgrades, including false walls and pallet slats to define the space. Simultaneously, we're extending the east wing and adding sheet goods to keep you dry as we approach the winter season. No more worrying about the rain interfering with your Airsoft battle setup. Now, let's talk about Overwatch. Safety is our top priority. We're adding a 36-inch rail on the top of the opening to ensure that players up top stay safe and focused on the action. At the base level, we're creating a protective structure to reduce the risk of getting tagged by Airsoft BBs while ascending and descending the ladder. Last but not least, we're giving each of our V bases and half-round bases a makeover. They'll be equipped with their very own barrel and 4x4 structure, providing both camouflage and shade. These structures not only enhance the aesthetics, but also add functional versatility to our bunkers. So, as you can see, there is a lot to be excited about on our Airsoft field. These projects are all about improving your experience and safety. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to make our Airsoft adventures unforgettable. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the field. Well, many hands make light work out of big jobs. Oh, and hi, Bucky. Hey guys, why don't you just take a look at the east wing? Doesn't it look fantastic? We got all the sheet goods up and we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn around and give you the back view here. But before we do, I want to show you, this is where the armory trailer typically is held, is kind of right here. So we'll flip back around and give you a little bit of a look at it. Look at that additional space that we have. Now right next to it, we've got the mess hall. The roof is on it. We've got all the walls in. And of course, right here is where the shelving is going to be for the serving during the lunch hours. We're gonna be having a grill over on that far side, maybe another table right here, another table, etc., etc. So this is gonna be tricked out and ready for multiple different kind of social events. Now, if we flip on around here and we go into HQ, you kind of give you a little bit of a look around here, but let's swing back around here and show you. We got that new wall over here, the additional area for us to get ready, and then of course we've got kind of the lounge area, the perch right next to that. Now, let's go ahead and come on out here and head over towards the staging area. I want to give you a little bit of a look on that as we walk through the admin area. So all right, as we come up, does that not look amazing, you guys? We've got 14-foot pergola, but before that to the left, we've got that retractable shade cloth that we had going all the way around the perimeter. And then of course in the center is the main feature. We've got 14 feet high pergola-like structure that we'll be having right across this area here and here, all the way actually front to back, side to side. We'll have that shade cloth and it is going to be absolutely spectacular. Spectacular, emphasis on spectacular. Now, along here during our social events, we're gonna have right here these Edison light bulbs that we'll be stringing up, putting all around the perimeter. Now imagine that. Imagine dark at night with all the lights on. Can you imagine the ambiance that that is about to create? So looking forward to the hoedown that's coming up, as well as the masquerade overnight. Now, let's take a look at Overwatch. Check that out. Isn't that awesome? See the wall at the base there to kind of protect everyone. So we had people when they're going up and down the ladder getting fired upon. This just provides a little bit of a protection so that you're not in a hurry when you're going up and down the ladder. Honestly, this whole move has been governed by safety. So that way you have a way into Overwatch from the Alpha side as well as the F point or the Charlie side. Now, when you actually ascend the steps, look at that. No longer can trench fire upon you. Now you are open. If you look down here to Fangorn Forest, you can see that you could receive some donations that way. But you get to the top, grab onto the 3/4 inch piping, and here's the other feature that we did. Check this out. So when you're over here and you're shooting, you turn around, you're backing up, that opening was wide open. Now it's got a 36-inch rail that has hog paneling, so there is no way you're gonna be stepping back down into that hole. So from a safety perspective, that was a good move. All right, guys, let's just give you a little bit of a vantage point. As long as we're here, look at that view from up on top of Overwatch. Look at that trench. You can almost see the entirety of the trench right there. You can make donations to players all day long. And now, this is going to become a very control point on the field. But let's move on up. Hey, to all of the V bases as well as the half circles, we added some additional structure. Now, there's a lot of different thought processes here. When it comes to these barrels, we're going to be connecting a wire all around the top so that we can eventually be putting on a camouflage netting, providing structure, but honestly adding a cool aesthetic to the actual bunkers themselves. Now, in addition to that, we may end up taking some boards between the top of the barrel to the other top of the barrel and actually creating a little bit taller structures, only so that for individuals that are a little bit taller in stature, they don't have to get down so tight to the ground in order to hide behind those bunkers. But these are looking awesome. Now let's just take a quick little jaunt over here to the V-base over on the Alpha side. And what you're gonna notice is we put a barrel right here at the point of the V-base. Of course, and that's right by the Alpha base, which you can see there. Now, on Charlie side's half round, we've got the 3 barrels and the 4x4s, and if we come on over here to the V base, we actually didn't add any at all, but in fact, we will still be doing that triangular wire system up top, which will receive and house camouflage nettings that will go on that. We haven't filled this one in because we're waiting to trench right there in order to give us alley to get the water out of there before we add the base. All right, work day, community celebration, coming together, camaraderie, all of the above. It was absolutely magical today, you guys. It was fantastic. So I love the community that we have. And I hope and I pray that for those of you that are watching this, who are looking for a group of people that you can stand side by side by as you're doing life, I pray that you have that. And that is one thing that I find so special here. Today I could tell you that it was absolutely electrifying. Just everyone was doing different things. We had crews down on the Overwatch tower, the second floor. We had people on Overwatch in the base level. We had the east wing was going. We had the mess hall was being constructed. The staging area was being constructed. It was just it was almost like there was like 5 different contractors here all just doing their own thing. And it was absolutely phenomenal. So I'm so blessed to have a community that we get to call our own. And again, my hope and my prayer is that you have that as well, wherever you're at and wherever you're watching this. This is going to be awesome.